We're ready for the women's floor exercise here in the individual apparatus finals. This is Christina Bontas from Romania.
And few gymnasts have this level of difficulty on the floor exercise. She begins with a double layout. Her body has to remain straight while she rotates twice in the air. And here comes another impressive tumbling run. It's a combination tumbling run. She goes in one direction with a full-in double back, and she immediately turns around with great momentum. Breath before this last tumbling run, and she'll need lots of power for this last double tuck. So tiny and yet so powerful.
15-year-old Christina Bontas of Romania, looking for a second medal here in the individual apparatus finals.
And certainly it's not the level of elegant dancing that you'll see from Boginskaya or Silivas, but what a tumbler. Her routine had 4 double backs in it.
Christina awaiting her score. 9.962. Next up, Svetlana Boginskaya of the Soviet Union. She has already won the all-around title here in West Germany. She brings great individual style to her routines, and she told us earlier that you don't have to be a pixie to be a champion.
Previously, gymnastics was, how would you put it, backward, in that the great gymnasts were very small. Hopefully, my success will show that the main thing in gymnastics is beauty.
Svetlana brings a whole new look to floor exercise. She takes advantage of her relatively long body to accentuate the drama and the classic lines.
She's almost 5'4", which is giant for a gymnast.
You have to be very proficient in dance and drama to pull this off.
Nicely done. Svetlana Boginskaya with her own personal touch in the floor exercise.
When you combine the dramatic dance elements with tumbling like this, you certainly have a winner. This is a 1.5 through to a backflip with a double twist. Perfect form.
Perfect form and a perfect score. Svetlana Boginskaya duplicating the perfect floor exercise routine she turned in at the European Championships last May in Belgium. Accepting congratulations. And an extremely difficult act to follow, but if anyone is capable, certainly Romania's Daniela Silivas is. And she appears to have her leg problem solved. She's up and she's moving, limbering up a bit. She's up next in the floor exercise. The final woman in the floor exercise, Daniela Silivas, a little girl all grown up. We were introduced to Daniela in 1985 when she won her first world title on the balance beam. At the age of 15, she was very much a little girl, one who had been inspired to start gymnastics after seeing Nadia on television. By 1987, she had begun to mature and her reputation had begun to grow. While her best friend Aurelia Dobre was winning the all-around, Silivas added 2 more world titles to her collection. The 1988 Olympics provided the setting for her greatest victories and her most painful defeat. She won 3 gold medals in the individual finals, but lost the one she wanted most, the all-around, by the slimmest of margins. After another heartbreaking loss in the all-around here at the World Championships, her fate may be sealed to be the greatest gymnast in history never to win a world or an Olympic all-around title.
If there is ever an event that shows off her inner strength, it's this one. She seems to perform just because she loves it.
And there was some question whether or not she'd be able to compete in the floor exercise. Her coach found a piece of cartilage that had lodged underneath her kneecap, was able to massage it back into place. This is a very courageous performance by Daniela. Just a short while ago, she was in a great deal of pain.
You have to wonder how much more she can not only mentally, but physically endure. This is a sport that takes its toll over a period of time. And whether she competes again or not, the sport of gymnastics is much richer for the contribution she has made.
And even her rival, Alicia Dudnik of the Soviet Union, was impressed.
Silivas has always had some of the most complex tumbling routines. But I think what she'll be most remembered for is her personality and her style. And she's been a very big inspiration to the younger gymnasts.
Daniela waiting for a score. And there it is, a perfect 10. If this is her final world championship, what a way to go out. Her 3rd gold medal here in these individual apparatus finals. She gets the gold along with Svetlana Boginskaya of the Soviet Union. Christina Bontas of Romania wins the bronze. These World Championships have identified the new stars of international gymnastics while confirming the status of the old. Many of these athletes will reconvene in Indianapolis in 1991 for the next World Championships, which will be seen here on ABC Sports. That competition will set the stage for the 1992 Olympic Games and provide the Americans with the ideal setting to once again make their mark on international gymnastics, perhaps giving the powerful Romanian and Soviet women a new challenger. For Kathy Rigby-McCoy, Bart Connor, and Donna DeVerona, I'm Mike Adamley saying goodbye from Stuttgart.
After those championships in October, Brandy Johnson suffered torn ankle ligaments and has recently undergone tests for a kidney ailment. But she is now back training. The ankle is sound, and she's pointing toward the championships of the United States in June for her return.